Yeah, when I met you, um, I thought I knew some stuff about student loans because my background is I worked for a university. I worked in the training and development department, and I trained admissions advisors and academic advisors, and I trained financial aid officers. And one of my biggest criticisms of the quote financial aid department was that they very rarely helped students look beyond federal student aid, so these student loans. And I was on a mission. I was on a mission to help educate them so that they could educate students. And so I thought I had learned a ton about federal student loans and other forms of financial aid. And I thought I knew like how to advise people well. And then I met you and I realized I don't know nearly as much as I thought I knew about student loans because, to your point, they are incredibly complex. There is a number of moving parts behind the scenes that I thought I was privy to and I thought I understood, but until meeting you and actually collaborating with you and sitting down with like clients of ours where you were able to illuminate so much of the student loan process and the different payment programs and all that stuff and saved our clients tens of thousands of dollars. I was like, whoa, okay. I don't know nearly as much about student loans as I thought. So glad to kind of have you in our network and to be collaborating with you on certain things. And again, excited to have you here today. Um, why don't, if you don't mind, I'm gonna kind of lead you here for our listeners, but why don't you talk a little bit about some of the basics that, as you understand them, that might help others understand the basics in a new light?
Yeah, absolutely. So to go back to your point, I think your experience is really common, in the university setting. The financial aid process on the front side, and then when you actually get student loans and repayment on the back side is very different. And I think one of the common misconceptions with student loans is that they work like every other consumer debt, and they do not.